will you turn that down for me, please? Hi guys, so I missed you all. I had to take time off to heal all my chakras and do a bunch of reversals because y'all know the witches and wenches and wizards been on my ass. But it's all good. No worries. They can keep all of that. If they ain't got it back yet, they will be shortly. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing great. So since I've taken so much time off, you know, I've spent a lot of time thinking, and I feel that like the way I'm thinking is the right way to be thinking, and that it could help a lot of other people that may be struggling with stuff too, you know? So I've thought a lot about like the karmic saga, like why? I don't get it. No, but I do get it now, right? So I feel like the moral of the karmic story is to not to be too nice to people. Kindness, yeah, but unfortunately, I'm gonna tell you like the God's honest truth. You could be the nicest, most humble, genuine person in the world, and people genuinely take that, like a lot of people. Not everyone, but I'll say 8 out of 10 people will every single time take kindness as weakness and stupidity. I can't tell you how many people think that I am, or have thought that I was just so stupid. And the reason that they thought that I was stupid is because I cared about them, because I loved them. Isn't that sad? Like, what that tells you how little people think of themselves. So it's kind of like when people know that they are no good, they know that they're liars, they know that they're users, they know that they're abusers, they know that like they're fake, they don't really care about you, or whatever the case may be. When you're nice to them, even though they operate like that, they think you're stupid, because they wouldn't be nice to themselves. So they feel like you gotta be a fool, you know, like they're really doing something, they're getting one over on you or something. And a lot of people don't realize, like, you see all of that. You see that they lie. You see that they manipulate things. You see that they're not accountable. You see that they take advantage of people. Like, you see all of their flaws, plain as day. But like the God in you allows you to see past all of that and find, even if there's only one good thing in that person, like you looking past all of the trash to find that one morsel of goodness inside of them. They even think you're stupid for that. People will hate you for loving them. For real. Like, people that had really traumatic childhoods and all that they're used to is dysfunction, chaos, confusion, tension, hostility, somebody being nasty towards them. Like, that's all they know. So if you go into a situation with people that you know, one, have had a hard time, more than likely in their childhood, but two, even as adults, they the way that they treat people and behave is very off-putting. Like, it's a huge turn-off, but you see past it or whatever. Just don't see past it. That's all the advice that I can give you. Like, unfortunately, you have to force people to respect you. When you spend too much time being kind and seeing the good in people, because they don't see the good in themselves. So to them, you're just a fool. Like, it's sad. It's very, very sad. But the video mainly was about like what any of us can take away from the karmic saga that we've all gone through, and it's not blaming the karmics, but identifying like what we did to attract those people in our lives. For me, the biggest karmic in my life, she came into my life when I was very, very young, like 14 or 15 years old. And she was like a mother figure. So it was very easy for her to manipulate, abuse, use, lie, steal. Like, she did a whole lot of damage. Not even just to me, to my children too. But it's really not about that, because I could see that she wasn't a nice person. My kids could see that she wasn't a nice person. But it was my fault for feeling like because she was an elder, I owed her that respect. You don't owe anybody anything. I don't give a fuck how old they are. Like, now it makes sense to me why so many elderly people end up in like nursing homes and facilities, and you feel bad for them, like, where's their family? Nobody cares about them, blah 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 blah. But you don't realize like how they treated people out throughout their whole lives, why they get shuffled off somewhere and forgotten about, because nobody wants to be bothered with someone that is just a nasty person, that has a nasty spirit. They don't. Nobody. So, anyway, like, don't force yourself to deal with anybody. I've watched things about, like, how you deal with narcissists or whatever, and I know in some cases you absolutely have to. And to me, that's only when you have a child with that person, and the child is under 18 years old. You know, but other than that, I don't... Unless they're maybe like your boss, your landlord, your, you know what I mean, in a situation like that where you have to deal with them. But other than that, I would just encourage just people to avoid people that like rub your spirit the wrong way. Even people in your family. If they don't sit well with your spirit, it's a reason, a very real reason. And it, like, I would have listened to my intuition years ago about the wicked woman that I speak of. I can't tell you how many things could have been avoided in my life. Like, loss, tragic events taking place, like, so many things because of this mean-spirited person. So, don't put up with people's crap because you feel like you have to. God wouldn't even want you to do that. Like, just know that respect works both ways, and that really applies to you no matter how old you are too. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Y'all, it took so much activation for me because people like to try me, and then it's heartbreaking because it'd be like your own people. And I don't even necessarily mean your own people like your kinfolk, even though usually it is them, but your own people like your own people. So, yeah. Just completely decide how you feel about people based off of their energy and their energy alone. Try to forgive everyone. That can be very, very hard. But you could do it. I promise you could do it. And if you are struggling with doing that, just listen to healing music for your heart chakra. And it may take a while, and you may go through, like, I know with me, I go through periods of complete, like, really feeling like I have completely forgiven people entirely, but something may come up, like a conversation or something may happen that, like, makes me think back to somebody doing something dirty to me, or how they treated me, something that they said, and I'll briefly, you know, be pissed off all over again. Like, oh fuck no, that got me fucked up because it's that bullshit and don't even fucking know me. I don't even be doing nothing to nobody. Like, why me? But I come back and I realize that, like, we are all really mad at the wrong people. The one problem, the one common denominator in all of the hatred and wickedness and jealousy and greed and all that is Satan. So my beef really isn't with even the people that are doing evil shit to me. My beef is still with that motherfucker. Not none of y'all. Cause I know better. Like, I know better. So anyway, let's get a promise from God. Anything for the people. And this is my second time recording it, and I had prayed, like, before I recorded it, that I would give a message that, like, the heavens could co-sign and approve. But y'all, the first time I had got to go in and the video just cut off. I was like, okay, so y'all ain't like that. All right, I got it. It says, may God's kindness and love always be with you. May the Lord lead your hearts into a full understanding and expression of the love of God and the patient endurance that comes from Christ. So there you have it, folks. Forgive yourself, forgive other people. It's all good, no worries. Even to those of you that have done spell work on me, and you know I know who you are. Every last one of you. It's okay, I still love you. One of you I really love. The rest of you, I like love you like God loves you, you know? So, I'll see you guys again soon. Yeah. Doodles.